In the heart of Enchanted Forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the wind sang songs of old, the sudden appearance of Mrs. K and her son Roo caused quite a stir. Kitty, the mastermind of many a scheme in Enchanted Forest, was particularly displeased. "This will not do," he muttered, twitching his whiskers in thought. Kitty's plan was as bold as it was daring. She enlisted the help of Maple, a teddy bear known for his gentle nature and love of poetry, and Daisy, a small creature of great courage. Maple's task was to distract Mrs. K with poetry or hums, while Kitty would whisk Roo away. Daisy, ever the brave one, would jump into Mrs. K's pocket, pretending to be Roo. However, Enchanted Forest was full of surprises, and Mrs. K was quicker and wiser than Kitty had anticipated. Despite the complications, the plan seemed to succeed, at first. Daisy found herself in Mrs. K's pocket, and Kitty, with Roo in tow, believed they had outsmarted Mrs. K. But Mrs. K, ever so clever, noticed the substitution as soon as she reached home. Pretending to believe Daisy was her son, Mrs. K prepared her for a bath. "Aha!" Daisy kept shouting, trying to signal for help, but it was to no avail. Kitty was off playing with Roo, and Maple was busy jumping in the sand, trying his best to be a kangaroo. Mrs. K, playing along with the joke, bathed Daisy and then gave her medicine, all the while admonishing her to be a good Roo or risk growing up weak. Daisy's protests were drowned out by her own splashes and the gentle admonishments of Mrs. K. The misadventure reached its peak when Oliver arrived. Daisy pleaded with him to reveal her true identity, but Oliver, bemused by her bath-altered appearance, christened her Bun Bun. Desperate to reclaim her identity, Bun Bun ran from the house and rolled in the dirt, emerging once more as the beloved Daisy of Enchanted Forest. The plan, intended to send Mrs. K and Roo away, ended quite differently. Mrs. K and Roo remained in the forest, becoming integral parts of its tapestry. Every Tuesday, Mrs. K would teach Maple the art of kangarooing. Kitty would play with Roo, reveling in the joy of new friendships, and Daisy would spend time with Oliver, recounting the tales of their adventures and misadventures. It was a reminder to the inhabitants of Enchanted Forest that the unknown wasn't something to fear, but rather something to welcome with open arms and open hearts. As the seasons changed and Enchanted Forest grew ever more vibrant, the story of Mrs. K, Roo, Kitty, Maple, and Daisy became a beloved tale, shared beneath the stars and whispered among the leaves. It was a story of adventure, of mistaken identities, and most importantly, of the bonds that form in the most unexpected of ways. And so, under the watchful eyes of the moon and the stars, Enchanted Forest thrived, a place of magic and wonder, where every creature, big or small, found a home and a family among the trees. Mrs. K's laughter, Rue's playful leaps, Kitty's clever schemes, Maple's gentle hums, and Daisy's courageous spirit filled the wood with life and joy, a testament to the enduring magic of friendship and the unexpected journeys that bring us together. After the great Mrs. K misadventure, the residents of Enchanted Forest learned the value of embracing the new and the different, discovering that each new friend brought a unique melody to the symphony of the forest. As the seasons changed, bringing with them a palette of colors and a chorus of new sounds, Enchanted Forest became a sanctuary not just for its long-standing inhabitants, but also for those who found their way into its welcoming embrace. Mrs. K and Rue, once newcomers, became as integral to the forest as the oldest oak tree, their presence a constant source of joy and companionship. Maple, with his heart as wide as his smile, found new inspiration in his friendships, his poetry enriched by the stories and experiences shared beneath the canopy of Enchanted Forest. His hymns and verses, once simple expressions of his love for honey and sunny days, evolved into ballads of friendship, courage, and the beauty of the unexpected. Kitty, the architect of many a clever plan, discovered the joy of spontaneity and the richness that comes from the unpredictability of life. His afternoons spent playing with Rue, a friendship that blossomed from the most unlikely of beginnings, became treasured moments of pure happiness, a reminder that sometimes, the best plans are those that go awry. Daisy, whose courage had always been her most defining trait, found new strength in her adventures with Mrs. K, Rue, Maple, and Kitty. The Great Mrs. K Misadventure, a tale of mistaken identity and whimsical turnabouts, taught her the value of laughter and the strength that lies in embracing one's true self, even if that self momentarily goes by the name of Bun Bun. Oliver, the gentle guardian of Enchanted Forest, watched over his friends with a kind and wise heart. His guidance, a beacon of light on their journey, ensured that every misstep was a step towards growth, and every challenge, an opportunity to learn and to bond even closer. The forest buzzed with excitement, its inhabitants eager to share their own tales, to listen and to learn from one another. The once quiet evenings became filled with laughter and storytelling, as everyone from the tiniest and to the tallest giraffe gathered to share in the joy of communal tales. Tuesdays in Enchanted Forest took on a special significance, a day dedicated to learning new skills, to playing and laughing together, and to reminding one another of the adventures that had brought them all closer. Mrs. K's kangaroo lessons, once a source of amusement for Maple, became a cherished tradition, a symbol of the unexpected paths to friendship. Kitty's home, once the stage for the culmination of a daring plan, became a place of warmth and laughter, where Rue's playful energy was met with Kitty's newfound appreciation for the joy of simply being together. And Daisy, once known for her timidity, emerged as a beacon of bravery and a storyteller extraordinaire, her tales of adventure inspiring even the oldest residents of Enchanted Forest to see the world through eyes wide with wonder. As the stars twinkled above, casting a gentle glow over Enchanted Forest, the forest slept peacefully, its inhabitants united by tales of the past and dreams of the adventures yet to come. And in the quiet of the night, the whispering trees carried the echoes of laughter and the promise of tomorrow's tales, a symphony of friendship that would resonate through the ages in the magical heart of Enchanted Forest.
Join us for a full bedtime story, Teddy's Adventure, from our enchanting playlist on our YouTube channel.